Saturn in the fifth house in astrology. Saturn in the fifth house of the horoscope influences an individual's creativity, self-expression, romance, children, and personal projects. The fifth house represents self-expression, creativity, love affairs, children, and speculative activities. Here is a detailed understanding of Saturn in the fifth house in astrology. Discipline and structure in creative expression. Individuals with Saturn in the fifth house approach their creative pursuits with discipline, structure, and a strong work ethic. They may have a serious and methodical approach to their creative endeavors, carefully planning and executing their projects. They may prioritize long-term goals over instant gratification and are willing to invest the necessary time and effort to achieve success. Reserved expression of emotions. Saturn in the fifth house indicates a reserved expression of emotions, particularly in romantic relationships and personal interactions. These individuals may be cautious and self-controlled when it comes to expressing their feelings. They may have a tendency to hold back or be guarded in matters of the heart, fearing vulnerability or emotional risks. Sense of responsibility towards children. Individuals with Saturn in the fifth house often have a strong sense of responsibility towards their children or the idea of parenthood. They take their role as parents seriously and may adopt a structured and disciplined approach to raising their children. They prioritize their children's well-being and may instill a sense of discipline and responsibility in them. Challenges and lessons in romantic relationships. Saturn in the fifth house can bring challenges and lessons in romantic relationships. These individuals may experience delays, restrictions, or obstacles in their love life. They may attract relationships that require patience, commitment, and hard work. They may also have a tendency to attract older or more mature partners. Serious approach to pleasure and recreation. Individuals with Saturn in the fifth house approach leisure activities and recreation with a serious and responsible mindset. They may feel a need to earn or deserve their enjoyment and may find it difficult to fully let go and have fun without a sense of guilt or obligation. They may prioritize productive hobbies or activities that contribute to personal growth and self-improvement. Self-criticism and perfectionism in creative pursuits. Saturn in the fifth house can lead to self-criticism and perfectionism in creative pursuits. These individuals may have high standards for their artistic or creative work and may be overly critical of their own abilities. They may struggle with self-doubt and fear of failure, which can inhibit their self-expression. Structured approach to parenting. Individuals with Saturn in the fifth house take a structured and disciplined approach to parenting. They may prioritize setting boundaries, establishing routines, and providing a stable and structured environment for their children. They may be strict but fair in their parenting style and may focus on teaching their children important life lessons and values. Conservative approach to speculative activities. Saturn in the fifth house indicates a conservative approach to speculative activities, such as gambling or risky investments. These individuals may be cautious with their money and may prefer secure and stable financial strategies. They are less likely to take impulsive risks and prefer long-term planning and conservative investments. Need for recognition and validation. Individuals with Saturn in the 5th house may have a strong need for recognition and validation of their creative talents or personal achievements. They seek external validation for their efforts and may feel a sense of accomplishment when their work is acknowledged and appreciated. Patience and persistence in personal projects. Saturn in the 5th house brings a patient and persistent approach to personal projects. These individuals are willing to invest the necessary time and effort to bring their creative ideas to fruition. They understand the importance of perseverance and may not be discouraged by setbacks or delays. It is important to consider the entire birth chart and the influence of other planets, aspects, and house placements for a more comprehensive understanding of Saturn in the 5th house in astrology.